Now see, your friend will be Dr. Ren. Me catch them say ignorance. A very delicate one. You fast. I want to see it. But the be free ni pa no ba. And I send a lack of intelligence and knowledge when it comes to research, reading, understanding, and speaking. They are different things. Oboha otia sema no di chire so twin obi akebia no akebi because here so be better nka, but that's not how it works. You wait, especially wako school kakra and nothing we different from sebi omini oton anka okwa ho ko school da when also utwen ekenkan ebusansem ansan we bie wa no. Now this is somebody called Dr. Ren. And also can a third force for no. Me, I've said I don't hate anybody, but I hate misinformation. Our friend who doctor, me who certificate that so a doctor there, my friend Dr. Ren. Now this is what he said. 2015, you had the chance as the president then to cancel ex gratia. How did Mahama get the chance to cancel ex gratia? Abra, a review team was there. The case was taken to court. Ghanaians were talking about how the process was supposed to be slowly done for everybody. How did Mahama ignore cancelling ex gratia? Which opportunity? Case what court no? When Mahama was leaving power, now almost sudden how many masa munjai dia mo ye no mo kan ho na ekufuado mo say Ghana mo started force for no.
Doctor, we dey mean free independence no na member wa also kakra. For some few days now, and since Sembia was on social media, if a modern send come in some account, so 2.0 now, it is a many are the mental questions to mother that. John Dramani Mahama, Baba on things, for the Ato NDC point himself, or Saya or flag bearer, to Frank Adama or Moon year 2024, about 2 years. Now, I'm not all money speech, or can say on the bar. Ex gratia, Article 71 will be year free.
Of ex gratia to members of the executive under Article 71 will be scrapped.
On your social media handle page, and our cultural say Mahama in 2015, say a monument of Article 71 will be scrapped. Where to be anya ho hwe nti DNT and assembly there was a camp wasem Kelvin Taylor crab bontin the throw shot to me they just be brain na bu ofu and this for on social media say DNT na Dr. Ren bontin the cancer asem. Some people are of the opinion say asem na Mahama kan ye na wo mpa na say Mahama na wo mpa na asem empo say bia senka ekofuado e na eba bontin the cancer asem na ka say bi sa post na post ya anka ube post ya na me pesa uma clarification ucheche say munienti opposite and what you intended to achieve with that message matwama
your chamber na medawase and I think say na me person me call me page and I me share the exact and someone me the tour but anyway young go
let me help you with that
okay that's it ubet me a post here you can't ex gratia. It's simply a friend is saying, Potoka say, no better say.
I can't put it on the screen, but I can read. Or say, 2015, you had a chance as a president then to cancel ex gratia. You never did. Today, you've come telling us this Kwekwanansi story, just like President Nana. Ghanaians have short memory and power. This is what you posted. I mean, I create controversy on social media, and I'm so okay. Tell about what they cancel. Okay.
Chairman, Medasi, question I'm basically Bisa Ghana for and say, yeah, being a President Mahama be a president of Ghana. I'm sure say obey a president in after the demise of a year John Professor Fifi Atamils Meboa.
Yeah.
And he spent almost about let's say 5 months and he got Tuaba. You know, he had 4 years. Right. So the question here is he's coming back. He will still have 4 years, nothing more, nothing less. So if you are saying, now you are coming to scrap the ex gratia, the question is, at that particular 4 years, 6 months, Why was ex gratia not cancelled? And what is so different this 4 years are? Who feel so big to me the 4 years? I cancel ex gratia. That is the purpose of the question. And your time said personally would tiny pan. Because you see, we have to admire journalists and public intellectuals who criticize government. And that is what I sought to do. That within that 4 years, the thing was not cancelled. Now, there was a white paper issued by Professor Fiajo a year on the review on a constitutional review commission report. What was it about? You see, when politicians, I always say they will have their way depending on the people that they lead. If the people that they are leading them are critical thinkers, they will not take them for a ride and for granted. That is what I sought to do. Because within these 4 years, no bar. A dear now obey. And I'm on about to nube to ni saying. Ubeyan is saying. Mamma question Mamika Ekufuado. Oba UK ha. No person ye president. Any abusana say. Usu person ye free SHS. U funding no ebe free yamba. Usha president at that particular interview. Now say. Now I start here. I say a person of fumble. And I quickly or call defensive mood say. I'm not going to say it here. I will wait and tell my people first. I'm a politician. But meanwhile, that was a platformer. Ghana for and pim eshe. And they are very credible platform. So that was a stage at least you could have clearly stated your position as the president. Said funding be free A, B, C, D. What about Ghana? How many journalists and civil servants and opinion leaders questioned on the source of funding for our SHS and how he was going to implement it vis-a-vis the opposition parties are a catcher and say we need to have a progressive system because already it is enshrined in the constitution, but because we remain lackadaisical and we don't place importance on things like this, matters like this. The politician will say one thing. And if you don't interrogate what they say, they will come and then, obey name 4 years, obey fund the ministers, obey electing, obey appointing the ministers before they hit the ground running. Not almost about a year, near 2 years. Before they saw your broader consultation, no one a third year. 4 years number. Now, friend, we ja and Kratato was said, you're on to us. One when you will be in papa to say at a mills. Not for N1 when you buy our to us, what we your friend for say, you go commission. When you will be papa to say at a mills on to us. And exactly what Mahama himself said 2015, Ojato Akufo Bay what was on to us. Is see the politics of the game, they say, when sometimes the population are calling for a particular change, and this is what they are going at. They are not just saying, say, come and cancel ex gratia by month. Show how you are going to do it. So that at least you can also add to your promise. A friend is saying, spice. Everyone is saying, they said, yeah, will be called restaurant. Obe choose A, on choose B and C and D because so we call A. We have extra services in terms of communication, in terms of the way they serve him, in terms of the way they are there. Into what can we do? Show us the reason why last time you show us.
Some of the people, NDC for they are of the opinion that in 2015, Mahama Eshasi the process to cancel ex gratia. Enough time na when yana Ghana for 2 years something went. Tino say wasaba BM1S and your chassis and I over to us. This is what they got to social media. It be a question and I say, it make a statement now. And no misinformation to the people, which is not according to some, which is no different from their Kumasi journalists, Kumasi bloggers.
And you see, that is the problem here. Already, is it true, say Mahama, as gratia or cancel Nana? Is it true? Is it a fact that he cancelled as gratia under his time? It is not a fact. One cancel. That's it. So if I am saying say one canceller, it's a fact. So when somebody sits somewhere and says it's misinformation, what is misinformation about this? That misinformation, anything. Said Dr. Ren is questioning. So you had 4 years and 6 months. If it was a priority to you, you would have made sure. Say you better pass it, you better cancel. If it was a priority to you, because you are the president. Don't let us not forget to say he's the commander-in-chief and he gets what he wants. If he really wants it, he will get it. Let me say, and Akufo-Addo Eko voter region, Akwa 6 match. Chairman, he wants to do 6 match in voter region. In the stadium, are they not doing it? Are they not doing it?
Yeah.
And people will tell you that in 2015 the case was in court. Was the president in 2015? Was he not president in 2013, 2014? Was he not the same president? People will say so until 2012 they took him to court. Was he not functioning as a president? You understand me? I'm questioning about the time frame. So when you have 4 years, it was not done. You are coming for another 4 years. How are you going to do with this time in these 4 years?
Okay, so in your post, no, you were not saying say ultimate. You were questioning say all bano. How will he do it? And like
Chairman, to was not reading the beam. Na yam komu a post no mako sense is in front of you. Just to was na.
Because what you said, 2015, you had the chance as a president then to cancel ex gratia. You never did. Today, you've come telling us this Kwanansi story, just like President Nado. Ghanaians have short memory. So, you are saying the point blank is 2015. Once I went to the DNS, Ghanaians should not believe you. This, I think that should be the meaning of the
based on the time frame. Based on the time frame that he got 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16. It was 4 years. So it's not any misinformation. It's 4 years. But you see, people don't want to interrogate the substantive matter here. The matter, they say, how are you going to do it with the same 4 years? Because under your 4 years, now what a friend said, this broader consultation that you were talking about, you were meeting the labor groups and other groups. If government want to find their ways, they always get their ways. Let's be honest to ourselves as a nation. Let us not defend when it was because the process was too, a friend is saying, hard for him. Is it not the same process that when he comes, he is going to go through? Is it not the same process? Is it not the same consultations? Is it not the same course that he will go?
So you are saying once last in the first 4 years went to be the next won't be in the next 4 years. Is that what you are saying?
Say Oba, now he is going to hit the ground running, and he really means that he wants to do it. He will do it as a president. Now, my mama Fatumobi, you can't levy. MPP say send your team pass levy. Did they not find their way? Did they not get what they wanted? They got what they wanted. You see, when it comes to politicians, Ghana Fontis as we say, so be a president, now be a commander-in-chief. Now say now say cancel Independence Day. Now me president, I decide say I will celebrate Independence Day. No matter what you are saying, I will still go ahead. Is that not what we are saying today about President Akufo-Addo? Even though we are a default nation. Did he adhere to what we were talking about? His own. I just want to have this particular reference, a line of thought. What do I say? So this is what I am questioning. Say it shouldn't be just the mere promises like a Kufuor's own. That then we come and then we don't honor. Show us what you are going to do within. Maybe I'm bad. I will hit the ground running by 2025 to 2026. Gratia will be scrapped, and even that one he's talking about the executive. Wouldn't be into a question.
Charlotte Al-Hassan say, but he gave us the time frame by saying he will start in 2025. So what is your problem?
He said he will start.
I said, Mohammed Kassan on my time frame. I said, the one I said, on TRC, still no defend.
Well, you see, that's the thing. Or he will start 2050, 2025. If you start something, doesn't mean you finish that 2025. That's the question. I mean, it's that's my opinion. Anyway, that's my opinion. My opinion is that leaders should not be allowed to say anything and get away with anything, irrespective about whether we're in a political party, Lord, you love him or whatever. I am Dr. Ren. I want to interrogate matters to get the best out of our people, to ensure, our people, our leaders would make sure, they can honor their promises, because we have gotten a lot of promises. I can give you promises by Mahama and Atamils. They promised that they were going to build 200 years E-blocks. Indian, how many was built? You get my point. So these are some of the things we can interrogate it. And we have to also make sure, we put them on their toes so that we get the best out of them. If we don't question them, we will not get the best from them. They will take us for granted. And then the accuracy from 1990, 1957, 66, and Nkrumah Obasanjo, we don't question them. We just allow them to say it and they go. Akufo-Addo spoke about building Agenda 111. Agenda 111. He said he will build 88 hospitals. Opinion leaders, civil societies, everybody kept quiet. The only few people that talked. Even the Okwakwa Kate saw they will come and say. Or he no kwesi otumfa name no see social media for say wouldn't mean ye. Into what by yemi enhwe. Or the free 88 CCHM or they do saying. Is it not a disrespect? Say me see my yard 2 years mentimi anye. And instead of me to respect the people and say, oh, 88 they do so. We dey me dey back from. One fan back from what they kosoro. Let's interrogate our leaders. We pay them to do a job. I know you love them as NDC people. I'm not saying Uber me platforms now make us we MPP. I'm not saying say leave your party and join NDC. And now you NDC. I'm not encouraging you to join another party. But for me, Dr. Ren, and I'm here once a member of MPP. I don't hate Mahama. I have said it on my platform. Say when it comes to development, and even MPP here in UK can attest to it. In 2020 election, when they were willing to go and they seek my opinion on many of the advice, I told them, say, if they are going to campaign and they go with infrastructure development against NDC, NDC will win them hands down. If they want, they should stick to the free SHS and talk about free SHS. And
so let me do this. Let me throw this at you. Say for some time now, Nipado don't tag you on social media. Say Dr. Ren NDC and Dr. NDC. They tag you. Into where by ya, Okoka Assassin, we are say, uncle in favor of Mahama, and this pro ya, sorry, tia we. At the about 7 of it, I catch wrong. You go no more say, we NDC. And I can say, I say, I'm favor Mahama, and I will crown us about say, whatever. It did not have one, I have 7 of it, I catch wrong.
You see, Chairman, that's a very good question and a very interesting one. And I mean, that's the society in which we live in. Say, I branch in the crowd on the social media, Kelvin, Edi Matemno. There was a pointer, he was doing his video and he mentioned my name, said he respects me. Fast forward, he insulted me. You see, I believe, there are sometimes when people disagree with you, they will tell you, they will find ways and means to, say whatever they like. When I was saying things and lambasting the Akufo-Addo, woman say I was NDC member. Just one post, one. You see how they've turned 360 against Dr. Ren. One post. And just imagine if there are other posts. Some people say, oh, Mahama is not in power yet. Akufo-Addo was not in power. People should understand that. You vote for people to come to power. And you vote for them based on character. Character is what somebody says, me ba meye. Na me ba yen so me di osie ayo. In this case, Mahama waba bida. And it was some more kind went to me anyo. I bet me the abontene. Emu ba ko na maka about e-blocks. See mbesi 200 e-blocks. O man to me and see o hampo. So ultimately, so for me, the people that will insult me, they tag me before as NDC, and today they are insulting me. It tells you that Dr. Reno, I'm not here to talk for people or speak for a friend is saying, sorry, I'm not here to do the bidding for people's favorite choice of political party leaders. I'm not doing it because the development that we so desire. And that is the gospel truth. What you say? If I am questioning Mahama, we need to understand. Some people say if Mahama is not in government, he is a government in waiting. He is a government in waiting. It's one of the things is this that we make mistake and say we need to start talking about and questioning our leaders. Wouldn't be? Kufuor did something which is very fantastic. And NDC for by what was it? Reading the budget. Unse first, you be reading budget. A fifufrobia ni reading budget under a year PNDC, NDC, so be kaya. Now, one day you book na be journey marking can be bring to me baby 6 hours now. You bet na TV husa. Ye tie kwame prepare o reading budget. Kufuor by ye reading budget na ansa na afe no a ye komu no. It's a good initiative. It prepares us. So as a people, we need to question leaders so that on what bench one award Obebano, he already must have idea on the kind of government he's going to form, the kind of people I'm expecting Mahama or what position, not to say he's unemployed. I'm expecting him by now, no, he will be finding the solutions, not to wait and come to power. What am I saying? So these are the things that we need to interrogate our leaders. For example,
if Mahama is to come back, now say as gratia send was a promising Ghana for you. Or Bana say with me free what will be your next statement? Are you going to show embarrassed? Are you going to be happy?
No, there is nothing to be embarrassed. It means that he's a man of character. It means that we should encourage Ghanaians to be people of character, have good character, because you see, people with good character, their words, their actions, and their deeds are in tandem. So if he comes and then he fulfills his promise, that is best. Ghana has won. It's not for me. It means that we need to tell people that when John Mahama once upon a time got the chance in opposition, he promised. And when he came, he fulfilled. And so he's a man of good character. And so we should encourage Ghanaians to be like Mahama. That is what we are asking.
Your band, I was so ready, Jimmy. About scanning crowd. I would yes, so near crowd. Timmy, I seen your man, you know. Now, me sure make cry. If I saw band, I was so ready, Jimmy. About where I did, my Padre Baby, it's in the main one, it's in my bow. My bow, everybody give me a think I'll be prominent, it's in the main one, it's in my bow. Kawa, mkwani minyango pom, kukumutia yesa no mopo. Meja jimio mabawae, wanyemia eje, wajifubie ni wo. Eja nshome mumu ya wo, na ufadre maso, ate mudie mintimia. Enti jimina si samewai. Na me go kawo se panwa e fantra mansai na me mo bia hu se onkwani nyame o eti mabawai atinkwe mabao eradi mabao eradi kimi me ja Padre Baby eti mi ni kwa eti mabao eradi kimi Sikale bramenye, eti minye kwa, eti mabao. And you know scabu me so baby, I wouldn't scabu me so baby. So me ti meni shwe ni fa Benku ni metia Uwo jina baby tre me ti me uradi jimi Baba o Papa nya kupon Opa di se fwo nedie mabao Papa ni amaye bia Papa fa me boni chemi ao Efedi menye ni hunti Enya dia Besa me jibio Mabao, everybody, mabao, everybody give me a better Padre Baby, it's me name one, it's mabao, everybody give me a Sikale Brahma.